Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, November 17th. Just a reminder, we took Formative 5 yesterday. Please make sure you turned it in. It was over Standard RL 8.2. Also, please stop turning in assignments late, especially assessments. I will not be able to give you feedback on late assignments, and it's making me get behind in my grading. And it's also making you get behind. So please turn your stuff in on time, especially your exams. Okay. If you have been turning in your assignments on time, you are amazing. And thank you so much for being responsible. I appreciate you. Okay. As for your assignments, if you need a refresher on figurative language, look at the slideshow I posted Monday with the formative, okay? Because you're going to have to use it for the say, mean, matter chart. We are going to be reading at a very fast pace, so you cannot fall behind. So take a look at your reading schedule and make sure that you are prepared each day. Every day, you're going to have a reading assignment. You're going to have to complete your say, mean, matter chart and update your journal. And I'm just letting you know, some days you're going to have to read 2 chapters, okay? And it just is what it is. So today you are going to read chapter 5. You need to then complete your say, mean, matter chart for chapter 5 and update your journal for chapter 5. Then you need to read chapter 6. You have to read chapter 6 by tonight because we're discussing it tomorrow and you don't want to get a 0 because you can't participate. Okay, so again, you're going to read chapters 5, complete the say, mean, matter chart for chapter 5 and update your journal for chapter 5. And then you're going to read chapter 6. Now, tomorrow we'll discuss chapter 6 and you will complete your say, mean, matter chart and update the journal for chapter 6 tomorrow. Okay, so today, again, read chapter 5 and 6 and then do the say, mean, matter chart and the journal summary for chapter 5. Okay, so when you look in Google Classroom, this is in the assignment for today. Please notice I have posted the link to the journal and I posted the link to the say, mean, matter chart here in your assignment. So all you have to do is go to this week. Okay, if you go to this week, you'll find your assignment and you'll have the links and it'll take you wherever you need to go. I also have listed here what's due today and what's due tomorrow. So you can keep on top of when things are due and make sure you're prepared. Now, when you click on the attachments here, let's say we click on chapter 5, you'll see I also posted the due dates, what's due today and tomorrow on the actual assignment. One thing I am going to change is I'm not going to require you to highlight and leave notes for each chapter, but I am highly encouraging you to. I'm strongly recommending that you highlight and you take notes on the chapter because when it's time to read write your paper, it'll make your life so much easier. You'll be ready to rock it out, okay? But I'm not going to require it in case you want to read out of your book and you need a break from the computer screen. Okay, but you will have to then come back here and fill out your say, mean, matter chart and update the journal entries. Okay, let's see here. Now, I did require you to highlight and take notes for chapters 1 through 4. So if you didn't do those chapters, you lost points. Okay, so when you open up your say, mean, matter chart, the first thing listed are expectations for the discussions on Monday and Wednesday. The next thing listed here is your calendar. Okay, so this has your reading assignments on it. For the most part, I think we're going to follow this. I might have to change it, but I'm not anticipating having to change anything, okay? So you will always know what is due and when it's due, and you can come here and look and you can get ahead if you want. Okay, so let's take a look at chapter 5, the say, mean, matter chart. This one's going to focus on illusions and symbolism. So in the left-hand column, we have given you quotes to look at. And if you look right above each quote, you'll see a word that's in bold. Okay. And this is what type of figurative language the quote deals with. So I do want you paying attention because you need to know this for the standard. The standard R, what is it? RL 8.4, I believe. Okay. So anyway, here's your example. Okay. Poppy and Tony are so brave. It makes me want to be like Joan of Arc, a courageous girl who heard heavenly voices. So she is alluding to Joan of Arc. She was referring to her. So that's why this deals with illusion. Okay. So then in the middle column, we want to put that quote in our own words. And we said, Anita sees how strong the men in her life are, but she does not have a strong female figure. The role model she does look up to is Joan of Arc, who is a religious symbol in our history. So then on the right hand column, you need to say why that piece of evidence is important. Okay, so what does it reveal, propel, or provoke? Does it offer information about the character, setting, or plot? Explain. Okay, so you can talk about how this is important, how it helps characterize Anita. Why? What does that say about her? What does it say about her society? Things like that. That's just an example. Okay, so anyway, at the very bottom, you'll notice it's asking you for a potential theme of this chapter, just like your journal does. However, it's also asking you to explain how these quotes support your assertion as to what the theme is. Okay, so in other words, once you figure out what you think a theme is, then I want you to explain how the quotes support what you're saying. Okay, how do the quotes show that this is a possible theme? But that's it. So let me know if you have any